Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, I am Candy or Candace, and this is the place where I like to take you guys on my art adventures when I'm not working full-time in the animation industry. And if you are returning, thanks so much for being here and coming back. And in this video, I wanted to touch upon Etsy because I have been an Etsy seller since 2009. And man, things have changed. I've got my adorable little planner here with a whole bunch of different things I wanted to go over with you guys after all of the many years of me being on Etsy and the different things I've been doing on the platform since it started. So if you are new to Etsy or looking for a way to start up your own sticker business, then you have come to the right place, and let's dive in. First and foremost, I wanted to start with the fact that I started making miniature food jewelry on Etsy first little over a decade of being on the platform. And I definitely had some highs and lows while making miniature food jewelry. But that being said, I decided I wanted to take a step back and I wanted to focus on my art. Coming from the animation world that I'm part of and going to school full-time for the animation industry, I wanted to get better at my art and really pursue this. Now, with having an Etsy shop, I have found that it has really pushed my ability in drawing. I've only been very heavily drawing for the last year and a half, and I gotta say, drawing every day really makes a difference. So if you are new, if you are looking to get into making stickers, first and foremost, I would say draw every day. It doesn't need to be a complete finished piece. Find just something. I do this with my stream every time I stream, but we have a daily drawing challenge, just something super small, like a straw hat we did recently, or a straw purse, or someone swimming, or a flower, like just anything to just get pen to paper. And it doesn't need to be anything super finished. Even if you don't want to draw. Now, with opening up a sticker shop, the first thing I'm going to suggest, if you haven't considered doing this and maybe you've been on the platform for a little bit, is having a PO box. Now, having a PO box is very important. One, so that it looks a little bit more professional when you're mailing out your product, but also you don't want to have your information out there for other people to steal. And it is a little bit of an upfront cost, but if you do live in Canada, I have a nifty little thing for you. It's called a flex delivery service, a flex delivery address, and it is totally free. And you just sign up on the Canada Post website and you can pick which Canada Post, and it could be a Shoppers Drug Mart or it can be an actual post office. And literally, you, instead of you having a little box with a key, you just have to go in and show the website that says you have a flex delivery order to pick up, and then you just have to show your driver's license or form of ID, and then they'll go to the back and get you your mail, which is super awesome and free. The other thing I wanted to talk about is medium. So not everyone is going to feel comfortable in one thing or another. There is no right or wrong way with this. Some people feel more comfortable using a tablet like a Wacom, or back in the day, I still have my old Graphier, or even if you have, you know, more of the fancy Cintiqs, then all the power to you. I use an app called Procreate that's specific for Apple. So I have an iPad mini, or you can get a regular iPad or iPad Pro. You know, but don't break the bank on this. It's whatever you already have on hand. You can also use a sketchbook. I love using watercolors or Copic markers on a sketchbook, and you can just take a picture and bring it into Photoshop and touch it up. There's something to that watercolor feel, that watercolor look that I absolutely love. So there is no right or wrong way of having a sticker and what it looks like for you. Next thing you have to consider is your cutting machine. The ones that I am familiar with would be the Cameo or the Cricut. I have a Cricut Explore 2. That is something I invested in right away. There was a super good beginning of the year sale that I jumped on, and it came with a whole bunch of extras and things like that. But I would say either wait for a super good sale, like a Boxing Day sale or something like that, or see about trying to get it secondhand. I've seen people get rid of them on Facebook Marketplace, and that's a great place to check out to see where you can buy these things. Or I've seen a lot of really to-do sticker artists literally cut things out by hand because they couldn't afford a Cricut machine, but that was just not something I wanted to do for myself because I really wanted to invest in the Cricut machine personally. The other thing you have to consider is sticker paper, and obviously with certain places, the more sticker paper you buy, the more of a discount you get. I am not at that stage yet, so I usually buy them in bulk of 200 or 100 pieces. A sticker pack, I usually get online labels, but definitely make sure you do your own research because there are a lot of different sticker papers out there, and I have talked about it in the past in my past sticker videos, so definitely check those out if you want to know more about the type of sticker paper I use. But definitely do your research, see which ones work best for you. I like online labels, but again, everybody can get different things that they like. I like to get recycled matte paper mostly for my sticker sheets. I don't find that a lot of other artists do that. It is a little bit more expensive, but I care about the environment, so that is why I do that personally. Printers, make sure you do your research. I do have a video, so definitely check it out up top, about my Pixma Canon printer, my T500 series. It is a good baseline printer, but definitely do your research and find what works best for you. It is a inkjet. There is also laser jet or laser printers and things like that, so you definitely want to see what works best for you, and depending on if you want to do prints from home or ship off your prints. So those are different things you need to consider. For me, I'm super happy with this. It has been a beast since the day I bought it, and I could not be happier with the printer I have personally for making stickers specifically. But again, if you want to find out more about different questions that you guys have asked me about this particular printer, then you can click up top to find out more. Packaging is a big one that people don't calculate, so you want to make sure obviously that you have packaging that is your aesthetic, but also you're not breaking the bank. I don't know how many times I've seen this with Etsy sellers that want to really embellish their packaging, but you're wasting a lot of money that will either be recycled or thrown away, hopefully recycled. So you really want to have cost savings here. I did a lot of my ordering from Uline, and I got a whole bunch of bulk orders. Again, I've got another video on shipping and shipping solutions and what works best for me as a small sticker Canadian business. You can check that out up top or down below. But you definitely want to make sure that you are not going crazy and spending way too much money, because you still want to make this a business and not a hobby. So make sure you do your research and calculate how much you should actually be charging for shipping and do the math. Another thing I really wanted to touch upon that also ties into packaging is shipping. I did talk about that in my other video, but there are different ways, just like stamps or shipping through Canada Post or USPS or through Etsy itself with their own platform. So make sure you do your research and figure out what works best for you. As a Canadian, I can only speak from my experiences, and that is also part of the packaging video, so definitely check that out up top. And the last thing I wanted to touch upon is taking pictures. Now again, this is something I did talk about in a video, so definitely check that out. I just felt like I really wanted to do a condensed version of all the different things I've been talking about lately in my tutorials, but you really want to have good pictures, because without good pictures, nobody is going to want to buy your products, as well as that new function that Etsy has, or newish function with videos. So make sure you take advantage of that when you can. But you can use your phone, you can use your camera. This is my vlogging camera, so this is my Canon G7 X Mark II. I also have a Canon Rebel T6i. So, you know, I've got a lot of different varieties. I usually like to use my digital SLR when I'm taking pictures of my products, but literally it's whatever you have at home. I'm sure you have a better camera than I do when it comes to your phone. I've got an extremely old phone from 2016. So all cameras nowadays on phones have amazing quality. So I really hope you take advantage of good lighting is extremely key. Bounce back with an extra white mat beside your picture or beside your product while you're taking pictures. So definitely play around with time of day and lighting. I find in the morning, without having the direct sunlight in a window with the light off in your room, is the best possible thing you can do to set yourself up for success. And having maybe some cute props and things while taking your pictures. Make sure to take pictures of the products in your hands to show size comparison, because a lot of us don't understand or go out of our way to measure things. But that being said, just play around with photography. I finally feel, after so many years of taking product photography, that one, I have a lot of fun taking product photography, and that I'm happy with the quality of my product photography. So definitely always try different things. Maybe try a Skillshare class, because there's lots of those about lighting and photography and stuff like that. So definitely check that out. Not sponsored, but I hope that has been helpful for you. It is an uphill battle, my friends. You got this. Etsy will take some time. Just make sure to put in the legwork, see what other people are doing, get inspired. If you need help, I'm always here. Hit me up in the comment section below. Any links to anything I've talked about, I will do my best to link them in the description box. So I hope you guys will check that out. What do you guys think of this little area? This is my new couch I have in my studio space, and I absolutely love it. I've decided I'd put some plushes up here to make it a little bit more fun. But on that wonderful note, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. If you got this far, put a little kitty in the description box below, since I've got adorable pashins all around me. And I hope you guys found this video super helpful. Let me know what kind of tutorials you would like to see down below, so I can make it what you guys are looking for. And I will see you guys on a future video. Goodbye!